All right, so we got Sanjana with me, and we are in the radio marathon, and she is from she's from the background of a new generation and all that kind of thing. So మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే సంజన do you speak Telugu to begin with?
I understand, but speaking is a little
That's fine. I
difficult.
wanted to
Yeah.
make you to be comfortable in
Yeah.
front of camera, so I
Yeah.
will put my questions in English. So welcome to Radio Surabhi Studio, and you how did you get to know about Radio Marathon?
So actually, my uncle put me in touch with the person who runs the radio.
Rajesh and Rajeshwari ji.
Yes. And so I was given the opportunity to come last year and speak for a little bit on
Okay.
the topic of mental health.
Oh, super. Yeah. So whenever we do a marathon, we always set a goal for the marathon. And last year we have done the mental health, as you know.
Yeah.
And this year we are going out with a concept called Kalyanam and Kamaneeyam, which means how sweet or bitter the marriages in different families across the globe, not just the Indian diaspora,
Yeah.
but it's across the globe.
Yeah.
So since you are predominantly new generation Gen Z, I would say,
Yeah.
I would call it as.
Yeah.
So I have a quick couple of questions. I do have 3 or 4 questions for you.
Sure.
If you can just answer for me, that'll be great. And first of all, what role do you think communication plays in terms of a marriage?
Oh, I think it's the foundation. It's huge. Like, I don't think really you can be in that type of close knit relationship if you're not on the same page and communicating your needs with each other.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a great answer. And we also have a question related to this is from one of our listeners, which I wanted to, answer from your end. And how do you prioritize the shared values and interests?
Prioritize shared values. Well, going back to communication, I think that's the most important thing because if you're not on the same page in terms of values, then that needs to be communicated with each other. I think making sure. I think it kind of goes back to choosing your partner in the first place. If that's something that you do, I think it's important to choose a partner who has the same values as you.
Absolutely, that's very well said because it's very very important. I mean, even if it's for Gen Z or any other, even if my generation as well, it's very important to have that shared value interest.
Yeah, because I think the shared values will be the foundation of the connection that
Absolutely.
you have.
And over the years, we do have the societal pressures and also different kind of norms, as you know, as an individual. So, talk to me something about how the families navigate the cultural pressure with regards to a marriage.
So from my perspective, like growing up in America with parents who are from India, there was definitely pressure in finding someone to marry. I think, like my parents came here with the culture and the values that they got in India, but growing up in America, we are also influenced by the outside culture and values, and so not all of us, but I think a lot of us have the idea that we get to choose our partners and we get to make these decisions on our own, like separate from how they did it in India back then. And that kind of creates a little bit of a conflict because your parents want you to follow the path that they followed, but it's different here because we're not in that same environment.
I know. I can understand. I can definitely understand where you are coming from, but yeah, I mean, it's very important to be understanding and to also be within the network and culture. Where you have grown up, and our parents have grown up.
Finding a middle ground is important.
Exactly. Finding a middle ground is the right word. And coming to the personal growth and development, and which is a very important aspect for anybody, for Gen Z or any generation. And how do you balance the individuality and togetherness in a relationship?
Yeah. I think it can be really easy to kind of lose yourself in a relationship and kind of get swept up in all of the nice feelings and activities. But maintaining your individuality is going to be extremely important. I think making sure that you set out time for yourself to do your own hobbies, and you don't have to necessarily merge all of your hobbies and activities with the other person. Keeping your own sense of individuality is so important. Making sure that you're keeping time to see your friends, and your family and everything that was part of your life before the relationship started.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So those were some of the generic questions. But if I want to ask one Gen Z word, which is the one that you want to come out with?
A Gen Z word?
Uh-huh.
Uh, hmm. I think
anything that pops up in your brain. I mean, at a flash, or
yeah, I don't know. I'm not really on top of all the
That's
lingo.
fine. That's totally fine. But thank you so much, Sanjana, for being on air with us. And really, it's my pleasure talking to you. But we'll catch up in our next marathon as well.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for having me on.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay.
End చేస్తాను.
బాగుంది ఇంటర్వ్యూ కదా నాకు నచ్చింది.